And the bartender brings them both a glass of water because he's not a fucking idiot who would serve fucking whatever the fuck it is. I can't remember. Hydrogen
oxide?
Yeah, I forget.
Because it's 2 hydrogen, 2 oxygen, so it'd just be hydrogen oxide. Which is just like super duper acid, right?
I think it's basic. I'm not positive. It's positive, basic. God.
Nice!
I really love. I really like.
Let's dive right into the cause.
J. Jonah Jameson over here is very interesting.
Alex Jonah Jameson.
Yeah. He's very kind of interesting because he is like the problem that he gets is that any amount of logical pushback kind of ruins his arguments. So he just has to like do the like shut up. Let me tell you about crime bosses.
It's the Chewbacca argument almost.
And he like because all it takes is one person going, so you would rather Fisk like not be in jail? Like we should just stop. You know, we should just stop arresting crime bosses, period. Like that's you would rather we just abolish all laws and just continue to allow these people to do whatever.
Have you seen Mad Max?
I have not.
Or just break your leg.
Well, that wasn't an actual question to you. It was
someday, Jonah.
I was riffing with you.
Yeah, I know.
Someday.
Okay.
I thought sometimes your deadpan's too good.
Well, that's a real problem.
I know it was a problem in one of the like dead footages from the last session we recorded of Spider-Man.
Do you remember what the deadpan was?
Yes. And we're not gonna say it again.
Oh yeah. Yep. I remember that.
Tell people when you come up here
that I need a break from their crap.
She does.
Silkwebs can't hold still
Fair
beams.
enough. So
She does a nicotine gun, right?
Yeah. I've never actually had much luck with Nicorettes.
Really?
No.
No, Bob,
Here's the
great.
problem.
We spent too much
When it
time
comes
on
to quitting smoking, the only thing that's ever worked for me in any respect is just cold turkeying it.
system citywide.
I get in this really weird state where
Tell me
I've done
someone
Nicorette
sabotaged
in the
the
patch.
server.
I
No,
had
the power's
Nicorette cough drop things.
Yeah.
The Navy actually has a lot of things that they'll do to like, hey, quit
Right now,
smoking.
Yeah.
Here's this, here's this, here's this. Well, all that stuff was free. I would be chewing Nicorette gum with a Nicorette patch on my fucking arm, smoking a cigarette.
No idea how to fix it.
Because guess what? At the end of the day, the patch and the gum didn't get me a fucking break from work.
I thought you trusted me.
Actually, you know what? No, that's a lie. Something that helped me quit smoking was, and I'm not saying do this, kids. The snus packs from Camel. It's chewing tobacco, but it's in a little package, and you can gut the shit. And sometimes it would make my stomach upset because I have that stomach thing. But
that is not.
It's not a solution. Do not do it.
Seeing all crime data in the area now.
But like, don't go. Oh yeah, I smoke. I'm gonna quit doing that by doing a harsher tobacco product. It got rid of like the hand-to-mouth craving, kind of. In that I had something in my mouth that I couldn't chew apart. Like jawbreakers.
Yeah, we're gonna have to break that oral fixation.
I'm sure these guys didn't forget.
That's true. But hey, what guy isn't fixated on oral?
Oh, you.
I'm kidding. Yes.
Oh, I'm so used to like the fully upgraded one where it's just full forever. I am being a little wasteful, I think, because it only takes like what, 3?
Yeah, you are. But it doesn't feel like nice and cinematic.
It doesn't feel as good if it's only the perfect movement. It's kind of like you ever see like a speedrun of a video game, and because they're using like glitches and buggy shit to do like beating Ocarina of Time in like less than 20 minutes. Like, because it's glitches, it feels less visually interesting to watch.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes, like, I really... And I'm not saying that those speedruns, like, don't have a place and don't require skill.
Oh, they require a lot of skill.
They require more.
There's that Super Mario 64 where they have to macro in a command because you can't do it physically.
There's the current world record of the what is it? Or at least last I heard, Chocolate Mountain on Super Mario Kart on Mario Kart. I think it was Mario Kart 64. I forget which one. I think it's that one. Could be a different one though. The world record on the track, because someone discovered a bug, they were able to get 3 laps in 3 seconds, and it took the guy somewhere like 27,000 attempts to get the thing to work, because it's the trick is just so fiddly and finicky. Shit.
Way to fuck up that perfect.
Shit.
Way to fuck up that perfect.
I don't have the thing yet. Shut up. Shit.
Get him one more time. Oh, never mind. Now you can get him. Now throw him.
Can I?
Oh.
You said that like every time, and it's never worked.
You can throw him in the air. You can do the plant him on the ground thing.
Oh shit.
No, just let her get shot. That's a real Spider-Man thing to do.
It is. I can't handle how it does. Like, it doesn't fucking the web. Like, we're clearly never meant to be shown from that angle because they're nowhere near his face.
Yeah.
And I can't handle that they didn't like test it because this is so early in the game.
Where to go?
I mean, honestly, there are not a lot of games where I go, you know what, I'll overlook something like that. But this is the game.
Like I know why it happens and why it exists. It's because like it's just the video game thing, and they're doing it from not the angle that it's supposed to be at, and I understand that. But like, come on.
Spider-Man.
I feel like that's actually an issue with hitbox.
Should be able to spot the next tower.
I don't know.
That's fair.
My professional opinion, I don't fucking
From
know.
his elevated position, Spider
Cop spies his destination.
Oh man, I love fucking Spider Cop.
Spider Cop's a fucking boss, dog. For real.
What? No, of course not.
I want Spider
Sometimes it weirds me out, like the like shit that people are able to just like call. Like she's like, was she listening in? What is?
I think he was sending.
He's sending. He's leaving her Spider Cop voicemails.
It's not a voicemail per se, but I mean, like, he has...
No, I love the idea of she wakes up in the morning and she has like 30 Spider Cop voicemails.
I love the idea that Aunt May... Like, I've always wanted the idea that there are people who knew Peter, who just knew he was Spider-Man, and he wasted so much time just being like, yeah, I'm not Spider-Man!
There's a Tumblr post I saw the other day that was about, like... It was like, at some point, Spider-Man just gives up, and Peter Parker gives up and just stops trying to hide his secret identity, but still no one notices or cares that he's Spider-Man.
Because he's just Peter.
Yeah, and it was a really solid post.
That's really strong.
Okay.
That's really ouchy
First
strong.
date.
My first real date with MJ. Wish I could have afforded.
Mary Jane, who's a playable character, and it's fun.
Spoiler alert.
Spider Cop's on it.
Yeah.
Spider Cop's on it.
Part spider.
All cop! We'll sell you the whole seat, but you only need the edge.
God damn it.
It's a really strong advertising.
It is.
The guy who invented it died when we were in high school, I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
Spider-Man! Shoot him!
All those years ago.
Oh, don't say that.
Nope, too late. I already did. I said it specifically because you didn't want me to, and I could feel it in your heart. When you did this the first time, you aced it, and I was so happy because it looked sick. Like, it was straight up mission status sick.
Yeah.
And we'll never be able to experience it again.
Well,
I like the idea of all of them piling into this little sedan being like, yo, we're gonna roll out.
we're gonna rob this bank.
It's not a bank, it's a jewelry store.
Jewelry store, whatever.
No, I just like the idea of gangsters, like, being like, alright, we gotta get in Mom's coupe. It's not a coupe because it has 4 doors.
Mom's Prius.
Yeah. Do you know why a chicken coop only has 2 doors?
Nope.
Because if it had 4, it'd be a chicken sedan.
Don't you mean spider cops gonna
Everybody, all the 3 people who are watching this,
They just stopped.
they watched.
They have clicked
They
off.
felt all of that. They saw all the pieces come in. I'd already labeled out the entire joke,
Oh, thank God.
set up all the groundwork.
We'll all drink.
Like, okay, you know that joke that Michael is my little brother, for the viewers. Michael set up
You there?
where it was, hey, the Weapon X joke about like, hey, you know, they had, you know, Weapon X and then X-23 and then XX121, and he like looked at you, he mugged you, like I mug you.
Yeah.
That was because of every time in the past like 2 months where I've been like, hey guy, you know the xenomorph in Aliens is called XX121. I was setting him up for that joke because he asked. Well, he didn't ask me to, but he talked about it. He was like, I think Brendan will like that joke, and I didn't have the heart to tell him that you wouldn't get any of it. Because
I don't even...
Weapon X program. What the shit is that?
I know what it... I'm vaguely aware of it. I know that it exists. I know it's like Marvel. But fucking going into specific numbers, I just like... You might as well be speaking hieroglyphics.
Well... Yeah.
I wish I could bottle and sell that.
God, this is a pretty game.
It's very
Sounds like
nice.
he's left the lab for the day. Good time to work on
This
my
game's
new
really
car.
great. I'm so happy to be playing it again. There's been so many fucking things keeping me from playing this game.
You're just
It's so I've been so desperate to continue playing it, and you were almost like, let's cancel it, Brennan.
I was like, you know what? I'm tired of holding you back from this. This is something you need to be able to experience.
No, what it was is that you're dumb.
Shut up.
You were
I
like,
didn't give you like the emotional reason. I gave you the logistic reason because I knew you'd call me dumb for the emotional reason.
no, but the logistical reason was the dumb one.
I know, but you also called me dumb for the emotional one.
That's because I'm going to call you dumb regardless.
Yeah. Well, irregardless.
Irregardless of that fact.
Which means with regard to that fact.
Yeah.
Looks like Doc's
I
gone
know
for the
I
night.
know what time it is.
Okay.
Time to sneak in some spider work.
Ugh.
Brennan's got to go work at his secret job I'm not allowed to talk about.
You're not allowed to talk. You're just not allowed to say the name.
Yeah, he works for the company.
Yeah.
You know, the man.
I work for the man, that's true. I'm
Yeah.
a cog in a much bigger machine.
Parker.
Unlike me, I'm a free
Arcadius.
spirit.
Yeah.
I'm here to as the kids say,
What are you working on? Oh, just a side project.
FBs and GMs.
When I was in...
I love
Well, I
when you
was
pinch
like...
your nose.
When I was like 16, 17 maybe, I was working my first job. I was working at as a bagger at a grocery store.
I wanted
Called
to.
Kroger.
Yes.
Not
I-
Kroger's,
I was afraid that if
apparently.
word got out,
Yeah.
my family would
Still can't get over that.
And like there was a moment where I was...
I guess if you...
It was very unfortunate because they always scheduled me for like 6:30 in the morning on a weekend because I was the only like bagger that would show up consistently.
Secret safe.
So they would just schedule me there because they were like, oh, Brendan's going to fucking show up. There was a moment where I fucking... Like, my boss happened to be walking by me as I was walking through the store. It was 6 in the morning. I just wanted to die because I was in high school and shit. And she was like, hey, Brendan, how's it going? And I didn't say this, but I felt in my heart the words, fuck bitches, get money.
Check your email.
And this was before I even swore, so I don't know why it was in my heart so much. But it was.
Hope this isn't how Doc fires me.
That'd be so shit to get fired via an email.
Especially because, and this is a really important part of the characterization of Peter Parker, right before it fades to black in that
Is a
cinematic, you
reminder
see this
of
little
the good
smirk.
man and partner.
Where he's like, I've got
No
it.
matter
Hold
how
on.
hard you
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
still find time to help others.
And I like that.
I hope you don't mind.
I like that a lot.
I noticed the
It's
suit
pretty good.
was a bit damaged.
Do you want to read this?
And I took the
No, he's
liberty of
reading it.
sketching up some of my
Oh.
own improvements.
We have it turned down a lot because our mic is a little sensitive.
Help protect Spider-Man, who does
It
so
is.
much for this city.
You
Looking
probably hear
forward
it
to the
echoing
incredible
when
work
we're
that
not
you're doing.
talking.
I hope you
Rare
can't.
Moments of silence. Oh, look.
That's because we turned it down so much. Ah, shit. Maybe.
You made a swear word.
I did. This suit does look really good.
It does look super cool.
It's simple. It's crazy how simple the design is.
It's simple and clean.
Yeah.
It's the way that I feel tonight.
That should do it.
It's hard to let it go.
It is. Actually,
That song is such a fucking banger.
it's not as much of a banger as the Night in the Woods theme song.
Maybe, but
Because that song fucking slaps.
yeah.
Favorite adjective.
Children,
Music.
Children, we know music terms. Children,
Yeah,
we're cool and hip. Hello, fellow children.
we're both hip and cool.
I am not 25. I know about Fortnite.
I listened to the song by Tower of Power about what it is to be hip.
Who the fuck is Tower of Power?
Shut up.
Oh my god. This is
Shut up.
Oh god. I'm only 25. Why am I such an old man already?
No, do you remember now the Tower of Power song?
No. I don't. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, cool. Well, someone who might or might not watch this might or might not know about it, and I really hope they don't. I really hope that everybody's just like, wow, Tower of Power must be a really underground song. Not a song from the 70s or 80s.
No, it's one of his legitimate.
Oh, God, like my
Multiple
fucking
investors.
fashion
We
sense.
can't act without cause.
Jesus. Although my voice still cracks like I'm 13.
I know.
I'm hoping you can keep
I've
an eye on the
noticed.
locations. Tell me if you see anything suspicious.
You got it.